reconcile the party in going into 2024. Before I remember, so now Dr. Daniel Owusu-Ansah, a senior lecturer with the Department of History and Political Studies for Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Doc, what's the kind up here? Good morning, Kessben FM Suni. Na empomo boko de official panso.
Official fa nyamya dom yo.
Very well. Enti wagina so etie tape no menim so say wetie wo other sources with what Asiedu Nketia, the general secretary, now seeking to become the next national chairman of the NDC aka about 2020 elections are ye call ye their party no a year their inability to collate their result even at the national presidential elections and the aftermath of Supreme Court the ekosisi wo ho nyina no. In terms of politics and in terms of viewing the political atmosphere, this statement are ever in the heat up to their conference, what does it mean and what are the implications?
Implications maybe now make me a say all the political parties as I say campaign be a because no who didn't come na wa sheni kakra.
Okay.
And I'm say first, na social media ni ho. And na recorded ni abia no and no so sa. But you say no in komobia udi no ebitimi apia bonten. Eti udi nkomo no ana wa hwese nkomo udi no epia implications no ebe sen. The person me no so ye say etoda ni anado do na friend no leak tips no. Ebi o ha na nye leak. Ebi o ha na campaign audio pa. If you have a campaign team between the Ashada, the Abba Bontain, now according to say the leak, no, but now the effect of it, they are all prepared free when they say about quite the opponent,
Okay.
But now me when they say the NDC elections, they have to be very careful, kaka. And I'm saying it is becoming clear, say winners of the various positions, may not have majority. Me party ni. Ubetimi abeye a leader of a certain party and a group. Etato MPs nepa abrana you don't control the constituency in terms of one kasao party
Okay.
And I'm say I use simple majority Say kobase bi a oni enipa be mi nu ana miensa and a call competition. Now, no, obi enya 20%, 20%. Now, we kunya 30%. Now, and I'm saying we 9. Now, the pami enya 20%. No, we kabo manke 60%. But and I'm saying ibia, we no unya 40%. You know how winning. But ekobane sa no ani e patre ne say eni pado do no eto aba no enka omumpeo.
Okay.
So you don't control the group. So for example, the elections say you keep Kusnoa.
Yeah.
Okay, you realize that the winner may not necessarily have the majority with him or her.
Exactly. In terms of popular vote.
That's the point.
Okay.
So a banner also say Dipana would do se ekobase omo a nanka ebombenya nka enya wo na oye leader no ekeka omo ho abomu a omo do so sen wan kasa won kofo no a wose wo hwe onyoma wo kasa bi ni onyoma yi se be ya obenya sa nkofo no nso emu didi omo benya omu didi so mbetumi ni waye adwuma enya sa you have a situation where it's just like government. Every other government under the 1992 constitution, political party members they are in opposition, although their party is in government. And I'm saying, and so, and now in Sambia or Mankasa they cannot also support that leadership. And for that matter, their party is in government, but they are in opposition somehow.
Okay, exactly.
And we see some party politics may cause the same. A yakwa say one year careful now in some can be 1 year. A bra inquiry, how winning in terms of it be a simple majority. but ubetumi enye ni padodo within the party a ombenya na nka enye wo na wo ye leader. No koba no it becomes very difficult for you to manage the group. Tembia, you get a lot of people antagonizing because so my advice is that baby a day banka omunina campaign no whatever you are saying baby because this is few days to the election.
Exactly.
Baby our campaign biano say asamu awoka no untumi nka ne radio so amenka.
Okay.
Because ebetumi epia bonten amano ayi.
But in terms of specifications, the Asiedu Nketia the party is undergoing reorganization for the next elections. What party no and your mining in no any. Isn't it an open secret with the revelation that one must say, and presumably these are the assumptions and many Ghanaians hold this NDC court and now one more corner. It was needless, but they gave the hope, they have all the assurances, one more team winning elections, from the figures now one more with the EC and then with their own coalition centers are one here as a party. And what is so new about the Asiedu Nketia Aircane?
Yeah, knew about it. There's confirmation.
Okay.
And so there's no doubt about it now. And so the danger is that now party no and I'm say nipa do na na mo gigi nyina agidi say oh they te bia dey na won fa ma bonten.
Exactly.
Somehow no now won't mean you're conclusive. Why dream bear say it can also be a strategy. And so now we have a conclusion, and that is giving us a picture, say the organization, the internal organization towards elections within the NDC has not been good. And in fact, you realize that their main contender, MPP, is quiet on some of these things now, but it can be used in the elections. And they are also giving very vital information. Any party competing them in terms of strategy.
Okay. And
that is also quite dangerous. I think that some of the information about Montino should have been information and it should be discussed at the strategy level in terms of campaign strategy and how to election management, especially election day management. Day no ankasa management, ABCI and your money coalition near there. But some of this information is now getting to the hands of everybody because of the competition. And party now, as a sub-you, I thought that and yet, and Yoma, I see a Yoma to Mago Abonting. But I thought that Yen to Magon Kwana, Yen Hatana Bonting, I thought that a Japade. And I'm saying who here a parentino. Yen fans are wanting, ye driving with them, said the Bayer. Will be MFanko. And so I can say some of these things we had doubts about them, and a idea between how in terms of strategy.
Okay.
And it's a big because a say no, a say elections no, between and managing a take off from. And no, because these are the people who are speaking were all parts of the situation.
Exactly.
And so, between Ambassador, you were not directly involved, but you were part of the group, all of them. And entirely, won't mean you.
Yes, but Doc, in all fairness, Asiedu Nketia accepted, say party for no ekase, one more to be on collective resort, Fabino. As chief executive of the party, he equally accepts the blame. But he goes further to state, he said, party war groups, one more wings, one more department. Obiani Ejuma, one more the he only receives the report of Ejuma one more year so far. Now, again, Obibeka said, will you fault him so much? Because he had two Abaman from 2018 to now. Under his leadership, his stewardship, as a so accounted to the party people, only delegates Edin Komo. And then in trying to be transparent as a leader, one must search revelations. Is it so wrong of him as a leader to account his party people at Tuabama to become the general secretary?
It is not true. You can't say it's wrong. And Asiedu Nketia is one of the most intelligent politicians around.
Okay.
That I can assure you. If you look at timing of that information, you would notice that the level campaign be on a level,
exactly.
The drew any choir or hunite or faso or kata or between a train in Kofodo banning. Don't forget that he is now going for the position, and and notably, General Secretary Honayana the votes need also, but this one will be a great competition. In fact, however, so we see in some na what I'm trying to say is that it was too explicit.
Okay.
It was too detailed in terms of what was being said, to the extent that a bar bonting and knowing the environment as they say a woman, whoever is competing, you can take advantage of that.
Okay, very well. But in your own assertion, what sort of leadership does the NDC need now? Ahead of 2024, we are barely just about 16 days into 2023. Political season, no, any campaigns, no, ebe hiti up once we enter 2023. And the NDC, in terms of its forthright leadership, I want to call into that election.
Basically, every political party will need to be united.
Okay.
Every political party will need to be united. And then the next thing is that it appears to me some of them are already looking at 2028. If they don't focus on 2024, and it appears, if you look at the scenario now, after 2024, things may change and all that. And so it appears that the focus is now shifted. And it appears to me that because of the environment, the economic environment, and all the other things that you can put together, they seem to think that it will be the 2024 is already a done deal.
Okay.
And that is also contributing to because we need to do and we are going to get it and all that. But I think at this point in time, they need people who can sit back, look at the situation, and then people who can unite the forces, especially forces that are emerging with the purpose of 2028 in mind.
Okay. Doc, I must be grateful for your time. I mean, that was...
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. And Dr. Daniel Ofosu-Ampofo, a senior lecturer with the Department of History and Political Studies with Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, KNUST, and